Alright, what's going on guys? Willis Gaming here. We are back again with another Destiny 2 video. In this video guys, we're going to be showing you my top 5 legendary weapons so far in Destiny 2. So this is just obviously my personal opinion and preference, I guess. So if you have different weapons, obviously leave them in the comments below. But so far these are the top 5 weapons I'm using right now, and the top 5 weapons which I think you guys should be using as well. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below. If we could reach 1,000 likes on this video, that would be awesome. Takes 2 seconds of your time and it will be highly appreciated. So yeah, this isn't going to be like a super in-depth, high detailed review. It's just going to be me showing my thoughts on some of the weapons, maybe even showing some gameplay for each one as well, obviously. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So, starting off, we're going to be starting with the Kinetics, moving on to the specials, or the power energy weapons, and then the power weapons. I always keep calling these specials and heavies. I'm slowly moving my way out of Destiny 1 into Destiny 2, calling them energy and power weapons. I know a lot of people still call these specials, so yeah, we're going to start with the kinetic weapons. So let's actually start with the Better Devil's hand cannon. I've been using this a lot lately. You'll see why in a minute. Pretty much it's probably one of the most high damaging hand cannons in the game, just because of the perk explosive payload. This is really nice. I like to run flared magwell. I don't like to use extended mag. The reload is extremely slow if you don't use flared magwell, but obviously you get that extra bullets, you get 3 extra bullets. But honestly, I kind of like the reload speed a bit better, and I'm using steady hand. And yeah, pretty much this gun looks pretty awesome. It's a, I think, yeah, it's a Crucible hand cannon. I'm pretty sure you get it from the Crucible and Crucible packages and stuff like that. I think maybe you can actually get it from the gunsmith, but I'm not 100% sure. I think so. But it's a really nice hand cannon to mess around with. The damage is really nice and really high. And yeah, it goes well with this other weapon, which I'll be showing you later in the video. But like I said, we're going to be going over the kinetic weapons first. But if you're looking for a good hand cannon that has a lot of damage, this is the one, just because of that explosive payload perk. I really like guns with the explosive payload perk. I don't know if it's meant to be this way, but they seem to do a lot more damage than a weapon that doesn't have explosive payload, because pretty much if there's enemies grouped up, it's going to do a ton of damage. And the perk isn't like the Destiny 1 explosive rounds where you basically lose damage in a spread out area. It's the initial damage if it didn't have it, and then it's obviously the extra damage that comes with the perk, and it's really good. Moving on, you're going to see a lot of similarities between the guns I use. We have the Nameless Midnight. I know a lot of people are after this scout rifle, and for good reason. It's probably one of the most high damaging scout rifles in the game, because guess what? The explosive payload perk as well, like the hand cannon has. The difference between this and the hand cannon, this doesn't have as much impact obviously as a hand cannon would, and it's basically got more range. So this is probably basically a hand cannon that would be used at range. It's really good obviously for taking down shields if you don't have that specific weapon type. And overall, I honestly think I've probably used this gun more than any other gun in Destiny 2 at this point. When I first picked it up, which was when I basically finished the story, I got it from, it wasn't Shaxx, it was Zavala. You get to choose between, I think it was like an auto rifle, a scout rifle, and something else. But obviously some players aren't given the option to choose the Nameless Midnight, so they have to basically replay the whole story, and it kind of gets annoying just making new characters, hoping for the Nameless Midnight, because pretty much you can only get it from the Vanguard packages and not the gunsmith. But yeah, other than that, let's go over the perks real quick and we'll move on to our third weapon. So obviously we have the scopes, all these cool looking different scopes. Honestly, I like to use the red dot micro. I use flared magwell instead of steady rounds, and obviously you got the explosive payload perk like the Better Devils. So moving on, let's go to our third one on the list. I've only just recently started using this because I wasn't much of an auto rifle user in Destiny 1. I'm going to do like a honorable mentions of the weapons you won't see in this video, so if your weapon isn't in this top 5, don't worry, because it probably will be in the honorable mentions. But yeah, this is the Raid auto rifle. You've got the adaptive frame intrinsic perk, a well-rounded grip, reliable and sturdy. You've got obviously all these, high impact, reversed, rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage. This is what makes the gun really nice. Basically when you get to the bottom of the mag, your bullets deal more damage, and it's really good. You've got overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before loading. That's pretty good too. And you've got under pressure, improved stability and the accuracy as the magazine gets lower. So like I said, I wasn't really much of an auto rifle user in D1. Like, I just didn't use them. I used scout rifles and I used hand cannons. In Destiny 2, they're kind of different. They're like really, really good. I know a lot of people are using the origin story for the Vanguard. They're using that as well. I like this gun as well. It's really nice. Like I said, I've only just started using this for Callus instead of the Nameless Midnight. You'll see what other weapon I pair it with, which makes it really, really nice. But yeah, this is a really nice firing auto rifle. I did a video on this a while back with my raid loot. It's probably one of the first raid guns I actually acquired. But you get this from the Leviathan raid out of any random drops. And you can also get it from Benedict in the tower if you have the raid tokens. But yeah, it's a really nice auto rifle. Handles well. Good for sustained DPS. Like, it's a good kinetic weapon to have. It depends on your preference if you like using scout rifles or auto rifles. But yeah, this is a really nice auto rifle and I would highly recommend using it if you can. But yeah, let's move on to our energy weapons. I'm just going to drive over here real quick, see if we can find some more enemies to shoot. Because I know we're just basically running out. I think there's a public event going on, I'm not sure. But let's just head over by here. Yeah, there's some Cabal we can kill. Cool. So, let's move on to our energy weapon. I'm actually going to put on the gun I normally use with it, which is the Better Devils. So this is what the setup I normally run, is the Better Devils and the Manananan. We'll go into my power weapon in a minute, and don't worry, it's not the shotgun. I don't use that. So yeah, the let's call it the Banana SR4, because this is just a hassle to say, let's be honest. No one can say this. So you got the intrinsic perk being lightweight frame, superb handling, move faster with this weapon equipped. You got candle PS scope, ally magazine, steady rounds, and explosive payload. Big surprise there. But yeah, this is this is probably one of my favorite guns in the game, and I'm so happy that I freaking got it. It's amazing. I love this gun. You got that explosive payload, and you have a freaking arc, or like any element. You can change it out for pretty much any element you want, and that makes it so awesome. It's basically a Nameless Midnight with a element on it, and that's what I love about this scout rifle. This is so good in the Nightfalls, because this Nightfall, obviously you had the what was it, the arc shields? Yeah, the arc shields for the knights, and having this to just stay back and basically whittle down the arc shields was so good. I'm gonna actually try and finish this top 5 weapons I'm doing while doing the public event, so this could be a challenge. All we've got left is to take a look at the heavy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix up my energy weapon, which is this, with the heavy weapon, which I'm going to go over now, and we're going to finish this public event. So this is what I normally run. So for my heavy, I use the rocket launcher Sins of the Past. This rocket is an animal. I freaking love this rocket. It's so good. But normally I'd obviously run the Dubious Volley or the Wardcliff Coil, because obviously I like to use an exotic as well. But Sins of the Past is probably one of the most high damaging heavies or power weapons in the game, because of Cluster Bomb. Basically, when you shoot a rocket, it will drop these cluster bombs that do extra damage, and it's so nice. The damage is crazy. And you've got auto loading holster, which is like Cocoon from Destiny 1. If you don't know what Cocoon was, basically if you stow the weapon away, like say you shoot a rocket, you switch weapons, and you just start shooting normally, when you pull that rocket back out, it will be reloaded, and that is so good. But yeah, let's just freaking dominate this public event and help this guy out. And I'll show you why these weapons are so good. So obviously we're using the Better Devils with the Sins of the Past rocket raid launcher and the Manamananan. Like I said, normally, but anyway, I changed my mind. We're not going to do that public event. We're just going to go away. But anyway, I love this freaking, I love these weapons. They're really good. Like I said, if you have any of these weapons, oh my god, if you have any of these weapons, pick them up. Try and go get them. Aim for these weapons. This is my top 5. So yeah, let's go over the honorable mentions here real quick. I know a lot of people are going to be angry if I don't mention these weapons. So you've got the Origin Story auto rifle. This is really good, obviously because of the Rampage perk. When you get kills, you reload, it does more damage. Whatever weapons we got the Trials Scout Rifle. I know a lot of people love this. It's good. Honestly, I like it, but honestly, I would just use the Manamanan. You've got the Pleiadius character from the Future War Cult. A lot of people picked this up. It's got the Rampage perk as well. What else was I needed to mention? Oh, yes, so we've got the Blue Shift. This isn't really that great for PvE, but I know it's a good PvP rocket launcher. Also, another thing, this is kind of like a PvE top 5 legendaries. I know there are a bunch of PvP top 5 legendaries I could do, but these are all the guns I'm using in PvE right now. Like I said, some of these are good for PvP, like the Nameless Midnight. Also, yes, the Old Fashioned. I think this is the one. It could be another one, I'm not sure. Yeah, so this is a really good one as well. It's called the Old Fashioned. This can actually do more damage than Cold Heart in the raid, I've been told. It has more like sustained damage, I guess. You have more ammo for it, I guess. If you can somewhat get a dog kill in between like shooting while doing damage to Kalash, you can actually do more damage than the Cold Heart that I've heard. And that's pretty cool in my opinion. But yeah, that's been my top 5, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, drop a like if you did. Like I said, if we can get this video to 1,000 likes by tomorrow, that would be awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave your top 5 in the comment section down below. And if I like your top 5, I will pin it to the top of the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. This has been Willis Gaming, and peace.